What's going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video, and today we're going to be talking about Portgas DEX from the One Piece magazine. This is literally the character's name. I mean, you can actually see it here in his little text box. This character's name officially is Portgas DEX from One Piece magazine, which is hilarious. But yeah, this is a really cool themed character for the anniversary, and I mean, it's cool. I know that some people have mixed opinions on this one. Some people absolutely love that they've done this. Some people don't like that they've done this. I think that this is a character that inevitably would have released, but it is a bit of an odd choice to have it as the 10th anniversary Super Sugo unit. A bit of a weird choice, but either way, this unit is very good. I think this is probably my favorite of all of the three units. I think this is going to see the most play out of the three units. Potentially Luffy might see a bit more play, but I love what they've done with this unit, and we're going to go talk about his abilities as we now have the official tweets. We've got his Rumble kit. I have not read his Rumble kit, but I hope it's good. So without further ado, let's jump into it. So first thing is first, he is a DEX shooter-free spirit, and he does indeed have Barrier Pierce. That's a big deal. Because shooters with Barrier Pierce, immediately mind goes to characters like Ben Beckman Lucky Roo, characters like Strength Ezo. These types of abilities are very, very important. So I'm glad that he has synergy with those types of units. We absolutely love to see it. He does have the provoked attack buff, which does make a bit of sense. You know, Ace kind of makes sense. All right, that's cool. In terms of the rest of his kit, though, like the big thing about this unit that I like is the cooldown reduction that he has. Like, this captain ability is very, very strong. Massive cooldown, good health boost, good multipliers, absolute metric crazy ton of matching slots you'll get naturally, special reverse resistance, and then of course you can get up to a 6.5 times multiplier post launch of special. Good special ability though, like removing paralysis and nullification, full board of slots, conditional boost if you already have an orb boost. If you don't, then you get an orb boost. So it's pretty good. Now, in terms of the rest of his kit, this is where we get into new mechanics. So, crewmate ability 1 reduces his own special reverse by 10 and makes Dex and tandem slots matching. Pretty good. You know, Shanks and Luffy had a slightly different crewmate ability, but this is good. Makes sense because his special does provide -1 cooldown, so that's kind of cool, I guess. The second crewmate ability gives -1 cooldown at the start of the quest, just getting through content faster, which is always good. Now, his support effect is another component that we did not know beforehand, so it attaches to, it looks like the same characters that are required for his EX Super, and it's going to be pretty much similar to what we saw with Luffy and Shanks. Once per quest, if you use a special to give color affinity, further increase it by 1.2. So once again, we've said it in the other videos, but if you have a color affinity boost that is already a 3 times multiplier, this support effect does nothing. So what you need to do is use it on a character that has a color affinity boost that is below a 3 times multiplier, and more often than not, you're going to find a character that can do that because there aren't many color affinity boosters that go above 3 times multiplier. So I think, doesn't the New Year's Yamato that came out, the dual Yamato, I'm pretty sure she's a color affinity booster, and I don't remember if she exceeded 3 times, but if she didn't, this is going to be like the #1 character to attach to. That's one character that immediately comes to mind. So I'm a big fan of that. I think this is a good support effect that we'll definitely see play. So we've got the EX Super here, which we already know what it does. Again, cooldown reduction is always cool. The Rush Sugo, we need a bit more info on it. We need to click that little arrow button so we get a little bit more information, but it's going to be pretty much the same between Ace, Shanks, and Luffy. This Rush Sugo special is going to be pretty good, using it as the first tap of the chain or the 6th tap of a chain to get big damage at the start or big damage towards the end. So I like it. It's pretty good. But we're here to talk about this character's Rumble ability because we don't know what this character does in Rumble quite yet. So let's have a look. Hopefully he's good. This is my first time reading it. He is an attacker style unit, which is good. So it looks like this is bind. It might be the same kind of resistance as Shanks and Luffy, whether it be action bind, special bind, we don't know exactly, and then quick damage reduction. Let's have a look. So this character, the special being 36 CT is a little ridiculous, so I hope that there's some special CT somewhere here. But the special says that if you have Luffy, Sabo, or Garp on your team, gives himself level 5 attack, level 5 speed for 15 seconds, targets all enemies for level 7 defense down, and then targets 2 enemies with low HP for 4 times damage 2 times. I think this is a very good special. Now, immediately what comes to mind is because this unit is a Dex unit, you're going to be predominantly using him on a Dex-focused team, I would think. It looks like I can see Dex in his Rumble ability, so that makes sense. So already, Dex Luffy, Super Tandem Luffy, who is getting a Super Evolution, by the way, Perfect synergy with this kind of unit. And I love the fact that with his special, he targets characters with low HP, which means he has a higher chance of knocking characters out. We've seen characters that do this in the past where they only target high HP characters, like Rush Sanji, for example. His special does target only high HP enemies, which is kind of annoying because he's most likely, when you launch Rush Sanji, he's not going to kill anything because he targets high HP enemies. But you've got this character targeting low HP enemies, getting you a much higher chance to just kill them, which is good. I like that a lot. We move on to his Rumble ability, giving Dex allies level 6 attack, level 6 defense, 6 HP, and 6 speed. That is phenomenal. If Luffy, Sabo, or Garp are on the team, Dex allies get level... Dude, this is straight up one of the best Rumble abilities in the game. Attack, defense, HP, speed, special CT for all Dex allies. Dude, what in the world are they thinking? This unit is cracked. Hello? Oh my god. Yeah, like already building a core between this and Super Tandem Luffy, and again, Super Tandem Luffy is getting a Super Evolution, so he's only going to get better. We are expecting him to stay the same classes and colors, being Dex, Fighter, Free Spirit. If that's the case, perfect synergy with this unit. So already, I'm liking where they're going with this. So him in Grand Party, you can use his burst skill 4 times after 40 seconds have passed. Targets 2 enemies with high HP for defense down level 15, and then 5 times attack to those allies, or to those enemies, should we say. Okay, the fact that you can use this 4 separate times, and it does do a pretty solid amount of damage, but it is only to 2 enemies, so you have to take that at face value. I think it's okay, but because of some of the other offensive GP burst skills that we have, I don't think this is going to see that much play. What does the ability do, the leader skill? Dex teammates HP and defense level 6, attack level 5, but then fighters, shooters, and free spirits get attack and speed up level 7 and blow away percent up level 4. I've never really been a big fan of blow away percent up. I've always found that to be more of a detriment rather than a benefit in a lot of times in Pirate Rumble, so I'm not really a big fan of that. This is a good leader skill though. You can build really good teams around this. You could have like a really good Dex team, you could have a really good free spirit team. I mean, shooters probably not, fighters probably not, but still you can build a pretty solid team around that. So that's Ace in Rumble. I think he's going to be a very good unit. I think if you're building a Dex team, you want to have this. You want to have Monkey D. Luffy, Super Tandem Luffy, and even Big Mom, because Big Mom just has like an amazing set of skills. But then from like moving past that, I mean, what could you go with? You could go with like V1 Blackbeard, who's still pretty solid. You've got V2 Doflamingo for wave clearing and stuff like that. You've got like 6+ Dex Kid, who is still also very good defensively. You could use Brook for healing. You could use Corazon for healing potentially. Like, there's a lot of options that Dex currently have, and this really gives them a nice power bump. Great Rumble ability. As I said, this is one of the best Rumble abilities that we've ever seen. Attack, defense, HP, speed, and special CT speed up for all Dex allies is incredibly powerful, because if you're building this, you're definitely going to be using Luffy there. And even Monkey D. Garp, I completely overlooked that one. Rumble Legend Garp is also a Dex unit. He's focused around using fighters though. Obviously there's not a lot of synergy there, but you could potentially use them together if you wanted. Even if you didn't have the Super Tandem Luffy, just having that Garp on the bench, because he is a 20 cost unit, being a Rumble Legend, you could still run it that way too, just to get the special CT speed up, because that's kind of vital that you do get that. So I think Ace is a very, very good unit. He's going to be the best, or one of the best speed farming units in the game. He has a great set of skills, providing attack boost and orb boost with his EX Super and his special. He's really good in Rumble. There's really not a lot about this unit that is bad. He's just straight up a very good, solid, all-round Sugofest exclusive character. And that is going to wrap it up from me. So let me know your thoughts and opinions about Portgas D Ace down below in the comment section. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and if you did, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.